Hello everyone, Firemac here, and welcome back to more Endwalker with me, Firemac, for Final Fantasy XIV. We're in the middle of doing a side quest. If you're curious, because I said I wouldn't do side quests before, this is part of a blue side quest that gave me an Aether Current. And I don't want to leave it unfinished, the quest line, because I don't know, it would feel weird to do that for YouTube. So we're like halfway in, I think. Probably 2 more quests. I'd be really surprised if there was a 5th quest. Ribbleno is now surprisingly keen to get the platform up and running. If there are no objections, I will speak to the quartermaster about getting the necessary men and supplies for this operation straight away. He's stationed just over there in the pavilion. Could I trouble you to accompany me? Accompany me? It might help if another can testify to Apsius' sincerity and competence. Great idea. What are we waiting for? One would think he didn't have a care in the world. Let us pray that Ezolo, is amused rather than irritated. You're not the same guy from the Lance request. No, you're not. He kind of looks like him. Ah, Ribbleno, I see you've brought Master Summers, and is that the envoy of Tapper's Den? From Tapper's Den? Yes, you see, sir, it all began with Appius here. I see. It would certainly be a boon to us if the platform was restored to work in order. No doubt. So you agreed to help? On one condition. You must first confirm that the platform can be reactivated. We aren't blessed with a surfeit of personnel and resources, you know. Thus, our reaching out to the Tappers to begin with, we cannot waste time and manpower on operations with little chance of success. Ribbleno, you're tasked with assessing the current state of Juturna Platform G, as well as the precise resources we would need to commit to reactivating it. I shall make my final decision on how to proceed only once I am fully abreast of the situation. Yes, sir! In any case, Firemac and I will look up into you. It's really odd to stop making decisions for Firemac's behalf, but I would be glad for the company. Meet us at Juturna Platform G if you would. Appius can help me carry the equipment. Where am I going? Oh my god, we gotta go so far. So, this one's an even longer walk, so how's everyone doing? Don't mind me and my wolf mount, my 9 tails mount, my 1, 2, 3, my 7 tail mount. Why is this not 9 tails? Is it counting the 2 things coming off the ears? Woof, 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 woofy woof, woof diddy woof, 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 a woof diddy woof, a woof diddy woof, 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 woof diddy woof, woof diddy woof, 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 woof diddy woof, woof diddy woof, 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 woof diddy woof, woof diddy woof. Whoa, 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 whoa! Run away, run away, run away, run away! Ah! Ah! Save me, Sir William Sprite. Okay. We're A-okay. No need to worry, everybody. We're A-okay. No, nothing bad is happening to us. We're just getting to this location. Yeah, I see people. I see Appius. Yo, Appius, what up? Ah, so did I miss... Ah, I do so miss the days when we had a full crew, pumping and tinkering and operating heavy machinery on too little sleep. As much as I would like to know what in the hell's you're on about, we have no time to be revisiting old memories. We're here for one reason, and one reason only. I know, I know. At least the exterior seems unharmed. I'll head inside and have a look around. Can you two stay here and make sure nothing large and hungry is waiting for me when I come back? That sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable, Firemac. Let us keep our wits about us. Excellent. I'll see you both in a bit. I guess we're probably gonna get to fight something finally. I guess not. Yeah, that ring seems dangerous. Kill someone with that ring. Ah, Appius, how did it look? The equipment appears undamaged, though the temperatures are so low that we'll need to be careful about how we turn everything on again. It's just, what, is there another issue? In a word, yes. I couldn't find an identification key. Without it, there's no way to activate the platform, even if it were in pristine condition. And why exactly was it designed with such an obvious flaw? Flaw? Deuterium Platform G is the capital's main supplier of beryllium. It wouldn't do if anyone could turn it off and on. Now would it? The key is always kept secure, and there are only two people able to open the container it's usually stored in. Myself and Chief Frontinus. I haven't seen him since this blasted war began. But I can only imagine he's out there somewhere, key in hand. You think he took it? Which means... let's go with that one. I've never met anyone quite as loyal to the Empire as Chief Frontinus. He probably took the key and stopped anyone from misusing the platform. Then I'd say he succeeded in his aim. It stayed dormant this whole time, and out of the hands of the warring factions. I'm pretty sure it said factions. Yeah, I was like, why would he say fractions? Indeed, now we just need to find out where he is. I'm sorry to be wasting your time. There's no way you can get this place up and running without that key. Don't tell me you're going to give up just like that. Let's find another way to activate it. I suppose you're right. With the three of us together, surely we could think of something. Just freaking hack it, yo. I wasn't expecting that to be the end of the quest. But I'm for it. I'm all for it, yo. Energy for all. Runa is precisely one solution in mind. Which is most nobly better than zero. Hold on. I just remembered. I must have run out of experience food. Is there really no way to bypass the mechanisms that the identification key interacts with? What exactly do you mean? I work at the manufactory in Ishgard. I once watched my superior, as is his way, dismantle a magitek armament and put it back together again. He succeeded by bypassing the verification mechanism required to activate the machine by rewiring it. I was wondering if something similar wouldn't be possible with the platform. That's something a second-rate thief would do. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Save your chief engineer appearing out of thin air. It's likely our only option. You've got a point there. And far be it from me to turn down a proposal from an esteemed colleague. I'm so glad to have you at my disposal. That's the spirit, I suppose. I shall return to Captain and inform the quartermaster of our plan. He should be willing to spare an external power source and a few other tools, if I vow to return them soon. Perhaps even some extra pair of hands. That leaves me to open up the control panel and rearrange a few things before Ronald returns. Or will know. In the meantime, I'd thank you to keep an eye out for anything that might eat him on the way back. There were never so many beasts around before, but they must have gotten comfortable without us trapezing back and forth across the ice. A little too comfortable, if you ask me. Ba-dee-da-do, dee-ba-do-do, dee-dee-da-do. must go to destination. It looks like an almasty. Oh, you know. Try disaster, fool. Oh man, I focused too much on the AoE. Bye, Bahamut. I've done all I can for now. I even caught the end of your battle with those creatures. Spectacular! Ready to get to work, I hope? Of course, all that's left is to engage in a bit of Ishgardian skullduggery. I'm not sure I cared for that turn of phrase, but very well. We'll attach the power devices, which should allow you to utilize the control panel. Thrilling! This place will be up and running before you know it. Just stand back and watch the master at work. So now what? Let's quit sober now? Yo! Hey, yo! It worked, yes? You bet it did! There's life in the old girl yet! Of course, there's still a lot of work to be done to get it ready to extract and refine ceruleum, but we're off to an excellent start, which means Garlemald just took its first steps on the road to recovery. I cannot thank you both enough. Woohoo! Yeah! You are kinda short. I guess next to an Elizin, anybody will be short. Well, that's not true. There's a lot of races that are taller than Elizin. I'm pleased that this plan was a success after all. I appreciate you seeing it through to the end. We can leave the rest of the engineers I brought with me. They're more than capable of keeping this place operational until we're prepared for the next phase. Now let us all return to camp and inform Ezdelow of our triumph. As a lot, maybe. Yeah, that was actually a pretty short multi-parter. Like the other one with the grrr monster was way longer. Way more cutscenes too. You can like tell which one they cared about a little more in the creation process. Of course, unless I'm speaking too early and there's actually way more to this than I thought. We'll find out here in a second. Ah, good to see you again. I was wondering when I might hear how you fared with the platform. And it seems I won't have any longer to wait. I trust your eagerness is a sign that you had some success? Yes, sir! We were able to access the platform's controls and confirm that it is operational. There are still adjustments to be made, but I imagine it won't be long until it's fully operational. Splendid! If the camp can secure a stable supply of energy, we can begin rebuilding throughout the region. It will doubtless give succor to those in Tapper's Den, and the capital proper as well. One of our goals when we first came here was to improve the lives of those that still call this frozen land home, and you have made great contribution toward realizing that ambition. Thank you, sir. I certainly wouldn't have made it this far without your genius. The day when Garlemald looked toward a bright future seemed so distant now that the snow and the frost had reclaimed their dominion. But I, for one, am ready to embark on the same journey that my ancestors once did, and build a new home around the warmth of cerulean flame. I'm certain that when the time comes, I shall be proud to know that I worked alongside you. I must thank you as well. You have taught me to listen with sincerity to the words of those who I would otherwise have unjustly scorned. I imagine it will be some time before we can return Alaterum to its former inhabitants, but I propose that when we do, it will be in a better state than when you left it. Well then, we better get to work. Ah, we, indeed. Whee! Let's get more food. Yeah, look at that. Just the 2 quests that I can't accept right now. And now the long journey back. Maybe I can attune to the 8th right now. Also, we get to go back to the pressing truth of what just happened. That little side quest took my mind off of it for a little bit. But not looking forward to you know what I'm talking about. You know. I don't want to say it. Don't make me say it. I'll let the cutscenes speak for themselves. Look at that. It's so huge. The Tower of Babel. I thought I saw a dude standing there, but I think it was just a door there. It's so far away! It's so far away! Ugh, freaking flyer. One day I'll be flying with them too. But for now, there's no flying to be had. Wait, what? That's pretty close. Oh heck yeah, let's get it. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, buddy. See them hops I just did? $353 alms north, so probably that one I tried to get to before. Yeah. Woo! 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 The heat in the air right now is starting to get to me. As in, I'm starting to feel the sting of. Being quiet. Not being quiet. Being sleepy. You nobody got time to fall asleep around here. We got a depressing cutscene to get to. Alize and Alphado were so happy. And then they're gonna find his dead body that he freaking killed himself. It's so... Oh no, don't tell me they haven't gone in yet. No. Or... What are you doing back here? Where are Julius and others? Or Julius. I keep saying Julius. It's not Julius. It's Julius. Oh, I did not expect you to arrive so soon. There's been a development. Perhaps you had best see for yourself. 'Tis a comfort to see thee none the worse for thy recent ordeals. Oh, Alize. Firemac and Julius. We arrived just before you did, and too late. Too late for what? What's happened? It's Lord Quintus. He took his own life. After the news of the 10th, he relieved us of our duties. Then, when he was alone, he... No, he wouldn't. Oh, but he did. Thackeray and the others, assisted by the soldiers, have been sent to the remains. In due course shall the legatus be afforded a proper burial. He released us from our duty. He wanted us to be free to choose our own fate. Without him to guide us, I have just this moment spoken with Lucia. We are ready to commence the transfer of the refugees here to Camp Broken Glass, should they be willing to accept our aid. Some would rather die, but most of us want to live. Songs and standards be damned, we just want to live. We'll need to speak with the refugees. They'll have to decide for themselves if they wish to come with us. And if any would prefer to stay, we can have supplies brought over for them. It'll be a hard journey for the others, but we'll see that they reach our camp safely. I... Surely we can attune to the 8th right now. Yes! I can attune to it now. How very depressingly so. I don't want to look in here. Ah, there's a bloodstain, alright. Why? This is where it happened. Let's not dwell on it. Not when there's work to be done. Damn it all, there's truly nothing to be done. Try as we might, any words of comfort we may offer are like to fall on deaf ears. We are but strangers from foreign lands, perhaps in their eyes the very cause of their suffering to begin with. Nevertheless, we mustn't give up. It was only ever a dream, wasn't it? To think we could reclaim it, rebuild it all ourselves. Before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. If there's a chance I might see them again, I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you, please. Well, got the Aetherite sorted in the end. All it took was a few adjustments, and now it works as well as it ever did. From what I can tell, the one in Laturum is also functioning as normal. That's where you lot are staying, isn't it? Now that most of us are packing up and leaving this place, I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Oh, there's a lot more quests now. You see, there's all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of quests. And we're not doing any of them, unfortunately. Ah, Flavius. Ah, it's you. The one who treated me with such kindness. I heard from the others that you're not from around here. I thought you were one of us. Not that it makes much difference now. Purebloods, migrants, savages. After a while, the words start to lose meaning, till all you've left with is anger and fear and hate. And I'm too tired. And if you and yours have come to offer aid, I'd be glad to accept. We have much to discuss. Our rescue, the attack on Camp Broken Glass, what we'd hoped to talk about with Quintus. But all that can wait. More urgent matters demand our attention. Are any of the refugees willing to come to our camp? Yeah, I found a few. Thank the 12. Thank the 12. You and I should go first and secure the route back to Camp Broken Glass. With all the creatures and tempers skulking about, I expect we'll have our hands full. This should come in handy. Conqueror's Chain, courtesy of our Laminson friends. I'd save it for the temper, though. What is the Conqueror's Chain? I'll mark a few points that need surveying on your map. Once you've taken care of the riffraff, we'll meet back at your camp. The heck? What did I just get? What? Conqueror's Chain. Aether retreated chain, capable of binding even the rigorous of opponents. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, it's another blue quest. Well, things have gotten awkward. There's so many quests all of a sudden. Well, this seems to be a aftermath kind of an episode anyway, so might as well do the blue quest, huh, shall we? Shan't we? Azure-haired woman. Should I know you? Children are our future. This might be a one-off, because it has no picture. Alright, hold on. Nope. They accept this as a summoner. A woman with a startling blue hair is in search of her son, who has disappeared without a trace. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a little boy with a hair similar shade of mine? He's my son, and I can't find him anywhere. It all started when I told him we ought to seek refuge in your encampment, and he started wailing and sobbing like I'd never seen. The next thing I knew, he was running hell for... Sorry, it was running hell for the leather, goodness knows where. Hell for the leather. What? I'm worried he may have left the station altogether. The streets above are rife with danger. Please, could you find him for me? Yeah, sure. Oh, you will? Bless your heart. If I know my son, he's probably tried to return to our house to the north of Platinum Novum. Try there first, before anywhere. He'll be easy to recognize, I should think. What with the color of his hair and all. So, where are we going? Over there. Isn't there a freaking wall in the way? Better not be a wall, man. Yeah, 47 belongs to the west. Whee! There's a big old wall in the way. Southwest now. Oh, cool, it actually let me through. Okay. Another block street. Who are you? Mother sent you? Tell her I won't go to the enemy's camp. I'm going home. Dude, no. Freaking kid. The boy with the sky blue hair has made his escape. You had best resume your search for this obstreperous youth. You know, we're close enough that I might try to find that Aether Current. What is it, child? Stop following me! Alright, listen, you little brat. Once again, the boy with the sky blue hair has taken flight, and will likely be looking over his shoulder for signs of trouble from now on. With a weary sigh, you resume the hunt. Oh man, it's gonna be one of those. Yeah, it is. I know... I didn't get to hear what he said. Excuse me, I have to go. Yes! Perhaps I lost him. This way's blocked too. Yeah, it's actually really easy to hide. I'm going home, no matter what. Oh, you're walking really slow, kid. You try to pull a fast one. Must have been the wind. There is an enemy in the way. Perhaps I lost him. Will you start moving, please? Yes, it must have been wind. Let's keep moving. Excuse me while I freaking... I told you to stop following me. Wait, did you see me? What? How did he freaking see me? Dude, if these enemies weren't in the way. Seriously, how did he see me? And great, the enemy spawned again. Yeah. You don't have to keep telling me, god damn it. Keep going, please. Freaking annoying. Freaking annoying ass kid. Don't mind the chocobo. The enemy's gonna respawn before we get a chance to get past that. I'm gonna have to hide behind that thing. Come on! Freaking kid, calm down. You gonna run all the way back again, you bastard? Can't be. There we go, finally. Oh, but it is, young one. Duty complete, sweet. No, our home, it was here, right here! You again? Leave me alone! I'm staying here to build a new house, bigger and better than the old one! Oh, great. This questline's not over, is it? The child has escaped your grasp yet again, though this may be construed as a particularly tiresome endeavor. Remember that he is only a child and knows no better. You should find him before he comes to harm. The duty is not complete. What? Why did they freaking... Just because of the finding... And now you're being attacked, because you're a freaking dumbass kid. I'm aiding you. I'm aiding you. Why do you care so much? We're enemies, remember? Why are you trying to help me? You need help, I'm offering it. How would your mother feel if something were to happen to you? I don't care what you say. We don't need your help. But Mother's worried. I should go back to the station. Freaking finally, god. Freaking god damn it. Now where is this aether current? East. Like right there? So we better not be on top of no buildings. It might be on top of this building. Like literally continue this way. Oh, I need to find this aether current. God damn it, where is it? Over here? What? Don't tell me it's on top of that. Please do not tell me it's on top of that. Because you don't see it on the ground floor, right? I think it's actually on top of there. I need to go on that road. Excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. See, I knew it. I called it. It was freaking up here. Yay. So there's the next one. 245 Yalm southwest. I'm gonna leave that one be, because we're probably gonna end up going that way soon. At least I have plenty of side quests to do before tomorrow's stream, because holy crap, look at all these side quests. Yeah, and yeah, I still have those two over there. There's probably going to be a couple that show up with the Tappers area. Probably. Maybe. Oh, there was a Chocobo keep here this whole time. Goodbye. And you, give me the goods. I was wondering when I would see you again. I'm happy to report my son has returned. Poor creature, you should have seen him. Tears pouring down his little cheeks, crying his apologies to me. I know that you are the one who found him, though he didn't mention a word of it to me. I almost couldn't believe my ears when he said he wouldn't mind moving to your camp. He was dead. He was dead against it only hours ago. What could have happened, I wonder? It was a kid, man. What? He was attacked? By the horrid magitek, you say? Goodness, that must have been quite a shock for my little man. Thank you for coming to his rescue. There is a salutary lesson to be gained from all this, though one that I hope he retains. Do not scorn a proffered hand when one is in need. Whether that hand is friend or foes, at any rate, I thank you for finding him. It's not much, but please, I insist. Yay! 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 Let's look at the situation, our aether current situation, shall we? Whoop, about. Oh man, look at that. Only 2 more stray ones, and then the rest are from either side quests or possibly main quests. Because main quests do give aether currents. They do it. What's a mold delegate gonna give me a quest for? Alright. Still got time to continue with the main quest. I mean, this whole time was dealing with that one aftermath quest, but we got caught up in filler. I apologize, but it's gonna keep happening for every new zone, guys. The blue quests are always gonna be around. But like I said, it's only for the ones with the Aether occurrence, because they usually have little tiny storylines to go with them. And those are kind of fun to do, don't you guys agree? I think so. I think they're worth putting into episodes. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh god, no, I'm sorry. Ow! And have one of these! Oh, look at that train. Ooh, so many yalms away. Yeah. Must make it. Surveying. We shall be surveying. Oh, we're surveying. Oh, look at they're surveying. Yeah! Yeah. Just target myself. I'll get one of these. Conquer machine. We only have 2, so that means only 2 locations are gonna have anybody. Oh, you are AFK. You're gonna get kicked out soon, buddy. This place actually has cars. Yeah, it didn't even dawn on me. Cars are not exactly a common sight in this game. It's always caravans or, you know, like, high fantasy stuff. So you see no threats in the path ahead. Nice. Excusez-moi. Excusez. Excusez. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Where's the thing? We should be seeing it. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Offy bows. Offy boys. Could you leave me alone for a second? Thank you. Thank you very much. So you got another dude to beat up. Hit him with the Confiteor. Yeah, that's some good stuff. It's close enough that I don't want to teleport for it. Also far away enough that I also don't want to go on foot. Ah, thank God. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran to a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The temper proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies take them into custody. With that taken care of, I aim to gather a few supplies, then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays. I'll save that for later. First things first, and all that. Ah, Firemac, I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. One of the refugees, I told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. That so many did not hesitate to accept proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be offered the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfidy. Notwithstanding, after all, even if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide, they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that he had lived. He would be tried as a war criminal, and his men punished. And his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life, he hoped to absolve them of any culpability, or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. I'm in a strange situation. 5 minutes left in recording, but I still have... Oh, because there's a blue quest. There's 2 blue quests. Okay, yeah. We're gonna put you on hold. Like I said, this is an Aftermath episode. This is where we're gonna end it. We're gonna be working on these blue quests. And we'll leave whatever quest that is to be whatever. Oh my god, there's a lot of quests I gotta do all of a sudden. Yeah, my summer's gonna be busy in between episodes, guys. But let's do these. Best deliver cold. The commissionary officer has her hands full and is in need of an extra pair. Well, now here's a sight that warms my heart. I never thought I'd have the honor to meet a hero of your pedigree, let alone beg for your aid. You see, I've got a shipment of supplies to send down to Tapper's Den, and having someone who knows the lay of the land by my side would go a long way to ensure its safe delivery. I defended myself, but I have to carry the bloody thing. If you'd be so kind as to escort me, I assure you I'll make it worth your while. Ooh. Are you hitting on me? Well then, I'll be waiting outside the gates of the camp. Come meet me when you're ready. But don't take too long. Monsters are bound in these parts. Summon Carbuncle, please. Give me. Yeah. Where's the other blue quest? What? Here? What? Ah, there you are. Gala. Oh, you look like you might be a 4-parter. Gala scans her surroundings, but for what or whom? Wait, should I know who that is? I've seen you before in Tertium. Yes? I was part of the first group that transferred here, but there's someone I'm trying to find. Small boy, red hair. Have you seen him? He's probably still refusing to budge. Of course he is. Oh, my apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Gala, First Legion. I've been doing what I can for the refugees, though I suppose I'm one myself. You see, I've always tried to help those in need. Some call me a busybody, in fact. For joining the military, I was a member of the Vigiles Urbani, and it was our duty to keep the citizenry safe. Old habits die hard, though, which is why I'm determined to look after that lad. I've been separated from his parents in the chaos, but he won't leave the station without them. Thing is, that's no place for a child his age to be fending for himself. You've seen the conditions there. He needs food and warmth, which you and yours have been kind enough to offer. I should go back to the station to try persuading him to join your camp. Could I trouble you to accompany me? It'll do him good to see you're not the monsters he probably thinks you are. Thank you. Well then, no time like the present. Wapari-do-do-do-do-ri. Alright, so there's this one. Yeah, this girl. There you are. I knew you'd have a heart to help a soul in need. The commander is now accompanying you. Keep her on your side in order to pursue the quest objectives. Great. Yeah, it's just you leave behind spiel. Great, I have to go all the way over the... Oh, god damn it, woman. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. It's not that bad. I'm not going that far. It's just I have to go on foot. Oh. Everything's fine. I can't ride my mount. That's the problem. That's the problem with these little company quest things. I'll do. There's an extra conversation with you. With you? All right, fine. What's up? Discuss Magnus Glacius. It'll be some time yet before we've mapped the entirety of this vast expanse. It stretches north as far as the eye can see, unhospitable to even the hardiest of explorers. It's a wonder that the Garlands survived at all, let alone went on to form the Empire. Seeing the Magnus Glacius with my own eyes, however, I've gained some understanding of their deposition. Cool. Please tell me that's the only one. Because I'm not seeing any others. Oh, wait, there's another one. Yep, alright. What's up? Oh, top. This is only hearsay, but I've been told these masses are formed when cerulean bursts forth from the earth and comes into contact with the surrounding water, freezing instantly and capturing that moment of violence forevermore. The water mixed in it prevents the cerulean from being set aflame, so we can't use it as fuel without refinement. The amount of cerulean you get after all that work is barely worth the trouble. Pure cerulean is wrested straight from the earth. That's what those rigs you see off in the distance are doing. So I've heard. Or so I've heard. Hopefully that's the last of the extra dialogues. Woo! Here we are, safe and sound. I couldn't have done it without you, friend. Now all that's left is to deliver the goods. Let's enter those caves and get some shelter from these freezing winds, eh? Why do I feel like this is not a one-off? I'm about to get a bunch of quests from these people now. Well, the goods have been safely delivered, but I'm afraid I have one more task to beg of you. There it is. Of course, I'd do it myself if I could, but I'm afraid this calls for someone with skills that I lack. If you're not obligated to help me again, but seeing as how you're already here, maybe you won't mind hearing me out? Fine. Armored up. The commissionary officer is pleased to see you willing to help once more. So you found it within your heart to help an old friend once again, eh? Rest assured, I won't soon forget your generosity. Now on to the matter at hand.
The people here have told me about the magitek weaponry stalking frozen tundra. With no pilots to guide them, they unleash their fury upon whosoever is unfortunate enough to cross their path. Several of the refugees attempted to combat the threat using a few abandoned suits of magitek armor, but they were soon overwhelmed. It's not often you see magitek turn on magitek, but not much surprises me these days. Luckily, no one was killed during that incident, but the mindless machines are still out there, primed and ready for their next target. That's where you come in. The stories you say you're a demon in magitek armor, and I reckon you'd reduce those things into piles of scrap before I even felt the chill in my fingertips. Like I said before, I do it myself, but seeing as how I've never even ridden in a suit of armor, I'd just be buying myself a ticket to an early grave. Rest assured, however, that I'll do my best to learn from your example. Any road, there's a suit waiting for us outside. I'll go ahead and ready it for you. Don't leave me waiting out in the cold for too long. Well then. This is turning into quite an adventure, isn't it? Well, she's ready as she'll ever be, but I don't think I'll need to tell you this. But make sure not to bring those things near the cave. I'll stand watch from here to make sure all goes to plan. Stay safe out there, friend. They're going down here. Oh, this is an interesting path, isn't it? Was there an aether current here or something? I feel like something would be down here. So I gotta go there and there. Yeah. Oh, it's only stun? Taste my beam! Taste my beam! Taste my beam! Taste my beam! That was pretty easy. Yeah. 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 Let me go. So far away. My beam. Taste my beam. It's done. Find my laser. And taste my beam. It's just you and me now, huh? Taste my beam. Yay. I think that'll be the end of it, guys. You think it's just a twofer? I hope it's a twofer. There's so many fates. Oh, right. There you are, safe and sound. I knew you'd make quick work of those heaps of metal. Doubtless they were used to deadly effect when the Gartans waged war amongst themselves. In order to ensure they fired upon their own countrymen, they were made to destroy anything that came within their sights. The fact that they're causing trouble this far out is distressing indeed. I must warn my superiors upon my return. Before that, however, there is yet one more task I would ask you. Never mind. I fear I might be imposing over much, but you have my word that this is the last one. Oh, so it's a 3 for now. A dream of home. The commissary officer would seek out the opinions of refugees. Yeah, okay, we'll finish this, and then we're gonna call it a stream, guys. One final task, and I won't bother you any longer. You needn't fight anything. At least not if you don't want to. No, this time I need you to make use of your more diplomatic faculties. One of my duties here is to find out whether the refugees wish to return home or not. Naturally, each will have their own decision and their own reasons, but getting a general feel of things will help us determine the best way to help in the days ahead. I'll gather what information I can from the people in the caves. You only have to speak with one man, but it may take a bit of work to find him. I've been told he ventured off toward the wreckage of the Imperial train. Now, we could wait for him to return, but I'm running behind as it is. If you could do this, you'd be helping not only me, but all those who've been left without a home. Woo! So where is it? All the way over there. Why? Why do you do this to me? So much traveling to do. And I don't think it would be even faster to teleport there, because then I have to go out of the building, then come back out there. Which is probably around the same... It's about the same as me, just going this way. Pretty sure. That's like double distance right there. Oop, oop. And that's not including the actual distance to travel. There you are. Oh, it's not often I encounter someone else out here. If you come here for Sarun, then I'm afraid this area has already been picked clean. I'm here to ask you if you want to return to your homeland. Jarek has already asked me as much, but I suppose you must be thorough. Could you give me a moment? I would first like to offer a prayer to the departed. Of course you would. Oh, someone died there. This wreckage was left in the wake of one particularly fierce battle. A dear friend of mine journeyed here to search it for abandoned supplies, but a sudden explosion cut his life short. Although I had meant to offer him a lone prayer, why don't you join me? He was always one to enjoy the company of others, even those he scarcely knew. I've placed these stones to mark a spot of his passing. Pray to his memory, if you will. Alright, pray time. Oh, person I've never met, I pray to you. Hopefully your life is great. Thank you. Whatever sustenance prayers provide to those who have passed, I'm sure my friend is grateful for it. As for your previous question, well, I am Alamigan by birth, and I was taken from my home and family by the Empire and made to serve in their interminable wars. After 10 years, my hands were so stained with blood I no longer recognized them as my own. Days, weeks, and years blended into one another until finally I was released from service. For the first time in a long while, I thought for myself, did my wife and child still live? Would they allow one so steep in sin back into their home? Even now I cannot bring myself to consider the answers to those questions. So in short, I cannot say. Please leave me with my thoughts. I won't be far behind, I promise. I gotta go all the way back! Oh, I wouldn't mind if it's such a freaking long path. I'll do the fate if there's other people there. Otherwise, I'm gonna skip the fate. So I'm a little under-leveled for that. Pretty sure that's the fate again. No, come back.
Okay, I lied. I'm gonna try anyway. Oh. Oh, dude, I'm so dead unless someone comes to my rescue. Nope, I'm out of here. Where is the peeps, man? There's nobody here. Seriously, after all the people that have been online, I guess because of the time. If this was a different time, people would be there. I could handle it as my paladin, but no, I don't want the experience. I don't want the experience that bad. Should worry about it later, guys. Sorry to disappoint. In fact, I might not even include that in the episode. So how about that? If I do, this will look very silly. Oh, I can help this guy. There, I helped you. Does I need to go in there? There you are, and even sooner than I had anticipated. What did the man say? I see, such a tragic story, but sadly not an uncommon one. It seems that for some reason the question of where home lies has no easy answer. In any case, we have done all that we can at present. Let's return to camp and report our findings to the contingent, eh? Thank you. Hey, I just noticed there's a loop in here. Hey, what's up, dude? The one that I thought was going to be a one-parter turned out to be the three-parter. I'll be very annoyed that the other one's only one-parter. That was the one that actually had a picture to it. Usually if they have a picture in the freaking quest box, usually means it's an actual story that's going to last multiple parts. It might still be, but still. I got into the trouble of submitting my report already, so you needn't worry about that. And as I promised, that brings me an end to my endless requests. Truth be told, my motivations for being here aren't entirely out of the sense of duty. My father was conscripted into the Guardian forces long ago, so when I heard that the refugees had been found here, I had to meet them for myself. I volunteered for his duty, but unfortunately none of the refugees stirred my memories of him. Still, I won't give up the search, no matter what misdeeds he was forced to commit. All I want is to see him again, to share a meal under the same roof. Some, like Jarek, seem resigned to accept this place as their home, but there are others, like my father, who have people waiting for them, searching for them. If I could see even one family reunited, then all of this would have been worth it. Although the road ahead is a long one, it's time. It's time I stop forcing you to walk it with me. Thanks for all you've done, friend. Please take this, if you've earned it 1,000 times over. Alright. I could teleport there, but I know I'm going to end up doing other things before I even come back, so... I'm just going to end the episode here. So this is Firemac saying toodles, see you next time.